Hi guys, thank you so much for watching my video. This past weekend we had tons and tons of energy coming in from the wolf full moon and the lunar eclipse combination there. And this month in general has been another high energy month. This wave is huge, and I didn't quite understand when I received that message that, God was telling me to hold on tight, because this next energy wave is going to be huge, and it's going to bring out tons and tons of emotions. Um, we I have done a lot of work, self healing, for myself, and again, I have this mind frame of really being strong in my foundation of trust and truth, and um, going and moving forward with my journey. But the point of all of the energy that comes into us, it's to bring out every tiny piece of us that has been left, that could resurface in our future. If we don't handle it now, it's going to prevent every single thing from coming into our life in the future. And this is something, I made a post yesterday, and it's about God testing us. You know, that's just the easiest way of explaining what takes place. People can handle that kind of concept. The thing is, God wants us to be happy, successful, and prosperous. Um, it's our own belief system, our own teachings, our own fears that surface into this world that makes us face what we are feeling. And it turns out to be some sort of test. Okay. So every single thing that we have felt from the beginning of our own existence, or even from the beginning of time, will manifest itself into this world. And if for instance, for the past 2 days, I have had fear of disappointing God, you see, resurface. And sorry, um, this fear woke me up last night, and it's something I haven't felt in a long time. Fear of going down the wrong path, fear of making the wrong choices, fear of God not being with me. But God has specifically told me that I have been cuffed to Christ, which means Christ is leading me in the direction that I'm supposed to go. But the energies of this past week, because we cannot take into our future what isn't serving us. So the energies were very, very heavy that came in this past week. And however long it takes for those unresolved emotions to come up, like for me, it took only a few days, where honestly I thought, good, I have nothing to take care of. I have handled everything. I have done my work. And I shouldn't really have thought that either. It has resurfaced. This is the hardest part for me. My heart is telling me, yes, you are doing this. God is here. Jesus is here, and you are being leaded down the right path. But I keep seeing things, and focusing on things that are popping up in my, whether it's my timeline on YouTube, on the commercials, whatever it is. I'm like, oh gosh, I'm being misguided. No, you see, again, God is not testing me by throwing those things at me. It is my own past limitations that are resurfacing, showing me in my world and making me face it. It's making me face it. And I have to continuously tell myself, know from your heart. Know from what God is speaking to you, not what the eyes are trying to fool you with. The eyes will fool you with what you see here in this physical world to trick your mind into not feeling with your heart, into not knowing with your heart, to not know with your spirit. So you might be feeling as if you have conquered things. But with the energy, the purpose of energy is to eventually reveal. And however long, how implanted that seed has been implanted in your being, it may take some time. I'm thankful mine came out quickly and not, 2 months down this road when I was, hands deep in something that God was trying to give to me. I want to be prepared instantly, as quickly as possible for my purpose that is coming. And the quicker that things can be revealed to us means that that's more receptive that we are to healing. That means that we are more allowing of the goodness that is trying to come to us to surface. If things take its time to come to you, it is because you have a lot of suppression going on. You have a lot of denial going on, a lot of lacking going on, that you just are not facing. You're not ready to face yet. And that is okay too. Don't take it wrong at all, because each of us are on our own different path. Each of us heal on our own time frame. But I am grateful because I have done this for so long that I'm able to see it now, because before I couldn't be this way. I couldn't see my own faults as for what they were without harming my own self. You understand what I mean? I used to be the type that just could not face it because I was not ready to take the responsibility for what I was doing to myself. So enjoy this again and wait for what is happening. If you are noticing something now that is surfacing, deal with it. Because if you don't deal with it today, it's going to come back into your existence later on. And we don't want to always be dealing with these emotions. And this is the same fear that I have had of disappointing God for since the beginning of my awareness, for 14 months now. And it's like every 6 months it seems to resurface or whatever it is, but I realize, I notice that it doesn't stay as long. So the fear, doesn't stay as long and doesn't rot into my heart. That's how you know that you have learned between what is real and what isn't for your path, especially. So I just wanted to express that the importance of understanding, energy when it comes into you, for you to heal. It can take as long as it's necessary, depending on where you are on your journey. And I just hope that you see what is coming up into your existence. It's not the true test, that God is throwing out there because he thinks that you're not worthy of your path or that you're not strong enough. It's your stuff. It's your baggage that is coming out of you from your past or the other past lives that is allowing you to see it in your visual world so you can deal with it. So nothing is really being forced here, from God for us to learn from. It's all us creating every single thing, whether good or bad, because he's allowed it to be. The energy is able to stay here. Consciousness is here because that's part of his plan to help allow us to evolve, to ascend, and to see something other than what we are experiencing. But it's by our own choice do we see that. So that is his beautiful gift of love, of giving to us. Our choice in wanting something better, understanding something better, can't be given to us. And this beautiful energy that is here, that comes down everywhere, helps us do it. But if we aren't receptive to even receiving that, we fight it. And it always will manifest back into our own world by what we think all the time and what we feel all the time. So this is the illusion. This is, if you want to say it's the test, by all means, do so. But it's coming out of you, for you to face, like the mirror effect. Whatever we see is because it's been implanted within us some point in time. And it's to be faced or to be loved. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing you away. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.